Anderson, nice hands, drives and scores. Picked him off, beautifully done.
Hey Colton Nation, let's fly. I'm Zadarius Smith.
And I'm Danielle Hunter. Shout out to room 184 and don't forget your free fist bumps every day.
The month of November is Native American Heritage Month. Not only is it a time to examine the complex past of Native peoples in the United States, but it also serves to acknowledge that Native American or Indigenous peoples still exist and are thriving members of the community today. This is also a time to celebrate and look to the future of Native communities across Turtle Island. Speaking of communities, did you know that there are 2 Native American tribes who call Minnesota home? And there are 11 Native communities throughout the state. The first of the 2 tribes who call Minnesota home are the Dakota, sometimes also known as the Sioux. The second is the Ojibwe, also known as the Anishinaabe or Chippewa. There are 7 Ojibwe communities in northern Minnesota and 4 Dakota communities across southern Minnesota. Join us next week when we discuss tribal sovereignty and citizenship.
On November 2nd, there will be a boys' tennis meeting for anyone interested in playing tennis this spring in room 122 at 710.
Alpine skiing season is starting soon and we want you to be a part of our team. We are having an informational meeting on November 10th at 6 p.m. in room 106. Season starts November 14th and no experience is required to join. We hope to see you there.
Boys' basketball trials are coming. 9th graders will start on November 14th and all other grades will be on the 21st. If you did not attend the preseason meeting, be sure to go to the trial information sheet from either the counseling office, Coach Carver, or Coach Schlinn.
Welcome to the College and Career Corner. College and military rep visits this week will be on Thursday, November 3rd. Today will be Minnesota State University Moorhead.
Juniors and seniors, are you looking for some help on college applications and preparation? College Possible is an organization that provides an after-school program and guided one-on-one coaching for students from low-income backgrounds with preparation for college admittance and graduation. Applications are due November 7th to join. We'll be holding an information session this Thursday, November 3rd, after school in room 209 for anyone interested. See our Coon Rapids College Possible coach Leah Granston in the LMC with any questions.
Today's lunch will be chicken tenders with garlic toast. And that's all we have for today. And remember, it's a great day to be a Cardinal.
You know it.
Jump up and down for this show as we try and get all the calls right. Celebrate the scores and all the points as we gather around to give you and all of your friends the best results. Listen in to Joe as he says, "Hey, what just happened? I don't know." Sports Night is next.
Well, the volleyball team had a tough season that meant a monumental challenge for the first round of the playoffs. The Cardinals traveled to Centennial on Tuesday to take on the top-seeded Cougars, a team that racked up 22 wins during the regular season. Centennial swept Coon Rapids in their only meeting of the season, but now the season was on the line, and the Cardinals could play with no pressure and see if they could put some fear into the Cougars. Cardinals fired up and hoping to slide on the glass slipper, their mission to pull off an upset. Their best chance, keep it close. Good turn early in the first set for Tatum Shevchuk. There to finish in the middle. Unfortunately, they got in front early and never looked back. They set up their big 6'3" freshman on this point, Ella Hakey. She gets the kill. Centennial opens with a 25-9 win. Cards do a better job of keeping it close in the second. Solid job holding the Centennial attack right here. Leads to a kill for Chloe Hoffman on the left side. Coon Rapids within striking distance the whole set. But Centennial able to maintain the lead. Cardinals with a couple of chances in the middle, but Centennial turns it into their point. Cass Sasinski, who had a big night on the attack. She helps the Cougars to a 25-18 win in the second. Centennial looking to end it early in the third. Cardinals fighting for their lives. They set it up for Hoffman in the middle. This time she gets it through. The block to give CR some hope. But Centennial runs away in the third. Coon Rapids on the receive, set up Shevchuk, but Centennial's there for the stuff. That secures the 25-7 win in the third set. And Centennial moves on with a...
Well, the cross-country season isn't quite over at Coon Rapids with one Cardinal leader set to race in this week's state championship. Well, it's a solid result for a program that has shown impressive progress all season long. Both boys and girls teams had a great day on the course, with almost everyone putting up season or personal bests, and most will be back again next fall. The girls team is extremely young, and they've proven this year that they could be a serious contender for the next couple seasons. Cardinals had just one senior and one junior on the 7-girl section roster, and it was their youngest member that gets to the finish line first. 8th grader Ruby Demmer finishing 16th place in 19:51.24, just the 4th Cardinal to break the 20-minute mark. Freshman Stella Bone is next, taking 31st. Sophomore Lily McKenzie got to the line in 22:23.55. That's 44th. Freshman Ella Legree, junior Kaylee Berman, and sophomore Kendall Martinick finish 46th, 47th, and 48th. Cardinals are 8th place as a team. Boys are a little more veteran and experienced team, and that shows in their run at section. Senior Peyton Martinick has been their leader at almost every meet this season, and he has been a staple of this program for the last 6 years. That continued at sections. Martinick qualifies for state with an 8th place finish overall, smashing his way into the sub-17 club with a 16:47.9. Fellow senior Aaron Casey has a strong finish in 18th. Sophomore Lachlan Demmer is exactly 5 seconds behind him in 22nd. Fellow sophomore Kel Norquist takes 26th in 17:24. And junior Nehemiah Q takes 46th place, helping the Cardinals move from an 8th place finish last year to a 5th place finish this year. And there is Peyton punching his ticket to the state meet. Not the most graceful of finishes.
Hey, he
but
finished and
he'll
he made it
take
to the state. Absolutely.
17:47. I mean, he just, or 16:47. He'd been trying his whole career. Like I said, he's been on the team 5-6 years. Trying his whole career to get into that sub-17 club. He does it at sections, and he does it by 13 seconds.
That's great. That's great. And congrats to him, and we wish him the best of luck when he gets to state. I believe it's, what, the 5th?
Yep, on
It's
Saturday down at St. Olaf.
Oh, St. Olaf.
And definitely our thoughts go with him
Yes.
as he tries to secure an all-state finish,
That'd
maybe
be
a
great.
state championship.
Would love it.
Who knows?
Love to see.